Good afternoon. Happy Thursday. Happy thriving Thursday, I should say. It's me, Angie, from Learn Love Tarot here on the Spiritual View. If you are new here, welcome. On the split, just for notation, man holding a cart. A cart. Interesting. That usually comes up somehow in the reading, my Freudian slips. Man holding a cart. What if somebody meets somebody at a store or Target? That's interesting. So, anywho, if you're new here, I am one of seven awesome co hosts here that bring content to you every single day of the week. And every third Friday, we do offer there we go. Yep. We offer a educational view of what is going on or our certain different topics. We just did last Friday. Our topic was the history of tarot. And by commenting, look who just flipped. And by commenting, in the comment section of that reading, episode 7 of that show, you'll be entered to win tomorrow night. We're doing the drawing live to see who will be the winner of a 1-to-1 personal reading with one of us here on the Spiritual View. So, yep, okay. Archangel Michael here at the bottom of that energy. Okay. We're going to stop right there because I'm going to have that guy. Let's just see what's going on here. We just go with the flow. That's how I do things around here. So again, I'm Angie from Learn Love Tarot, and on Thriving Thursdays, my messages, hi guys, how are you? Are all about how can you as a spiritual viewer thrive? What's going to be in our best and highest good? So great angels and guides, ancestors of the highest white light known and unknown, who love us all unconditionally and are helping us this lifetime raise our personal vibration, therefore others around us, and therefore like little light bright lights lining up all along the planet, changing the vibrational frequency of the world. No small feat. Okay, so grief here due to pride of a broken heart. These would be past energies here. So I'm going to scooch these guys up. How are you today? Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. Miss Joseph, how is everything? I hope good for you. I'll wait to put on my Farzia Oasis glasses. I can see. Thank you. I love pink as well. It's a little come on Barbie, let's go party, but I don't care. Let's see what's going on here. So we have Archangel Metatron coming up as the second card with balance here. We are able to access our intuition, especially by healing this grief of a broken heart here in the past. There's an environmental energy of acceptance surrounding that. And then we do have Archangel Metatron as a 40 card, and that is our third eye. And it says, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So as we understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it, we come in with that acceptance, balance happens. Therefore, ping, our intuition comes in on blast. So we just hit the third quarter moon. We're at 4 degrees Leo right now, but that third quarter is when adjustments are required whenever we hit the third quarter moon. And that was at 3 degrees. Let me see if I wrote it down. 3 degrees something, 3 degrees, 28 minutes. So if you want to see what this is all about so far, I'm going to make a note for myself as well. I'm going to look at the Sabian symbol for 4 degrees Leo to see what adjustments are required. And this is when we decide, are we going to stick with the old plan or make new plans? It looks like you're making new plans here to me, and this either might be other people being envious of you for having this opportunity, or some opportunity that lights your heart up from the flow up. But we'll see what's going on with that. Abundance here coming in. Look at all this red, you guys. And it is bookending this heartbreak. So this broken heart energy of a 9, that would be Miss Lola. Say hi. She's doing her Scooby-Doo impression. Slide across. Hey, hey, thank you guys so much for coming in. This is our past energy here. So with the fixed moon, that's where we hold our vision. And we also have to make sure that, are we kind of slipping into old plans, or have we made new ones? And as our emotions stabilize over this, I mean, the energy is perfect here. We are deciding to move forward. And there is a 12 card here of water, the overflow. And 39 is our ancient future. There is telepathic communication between the yin and the yang energy. That would be divine feminine, divine masculine energy. We all hold that within us. Since if you watch me even just a little bit, I read the energy along of the moon. So I've got a stellium in Cancer, and my moon is in Scorpio. And when Scorpio season hits, it's like megawatt. So I'm definitely feeling my readings for sure. This ancient future energy, noted by Marcia, this 39. We're going to get together and talk about that tomorrow morning before our live tomorrow night, because that number just keeps coming up, as well as we got our 21 and 12 back here energy. And right before I was getting ready, I came here, sat down to click on, and the palindrome came up as 1221. So let me know if you're seeing that. That would be a 33 energy as well. This our ancient future is a 39, so that's a 12. So now we have a 1212 as well, another 33. 33 is going to play into some element here. Now, with this 35 card being in the environmental energy, that is matching the frequency of the card that I pulled for the new start that's coming. We need to work through some fear so we can welcome in this new start. This is going to be on Friday's new moon in Scorpio. Wow. Okay, that means we do have 2 9s bookending each other. We can have 99 problems, but this broken heart isn't one anymore, because we've processed our grief and turned it into learning and understanding. There are no mistakes. There's just learning, and that's it, and that's all. That's everything. How are you guys today? That 1221 is a lot, a lot. And we do have a 20 here right in the middle, along with the 40. These 9s are bookending 99. Okay, let me see what's going on with the energy of this envy. I got to look up that palindrome, 1221 and also 2112. I'm seeing them both a lot, and I've been logging them down. That in addition to 333. What's the energy of this envy? Where's this coming from? Is this no? Oh, it's going to say, is this outside? And no. Okay. So this is appreciating and having gratitude for what we do have in this card. Okay. Spilling it. Change. Okay. We're just going to peek here. Relationships, change of relationships. Okay. Abundance wants to come out again. Indecision and loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Look at all that divine feminine energy. As I was starting to say earlier, didn't finish. If you watch me even a little, I talk about the lunar coaster, like a roller coaster. When we go from a full moon down to the new moon, that's when we lift our hands up and we either say we, or we might be white knuckling the bar in front of us. And that all depends on what we did in the Emperor energy, our action, Mars. Um, how we surrender with the Empress energy, Venus, is dependent upon the 2 weeks prior to that full moon, because we're building the tracks with our actions. And then the ride we get is the ride that we get, and we don't throw a fit, as I like to say. The bottom of that change. Okay. So all this is right here before this man holding a heart energy, King of Cups, comes in. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Did I not just say that? There are no mistakes. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. This is rectifying this grief that brings in balance about this. Now, there's a change here that you have an intuitive hit on. And in order to get through this, we need to have gratitude. Full moons are about forgiveness and about literally writing down things. And I always say, I don't care if it's strawberry ice cream or cinnamon Pop Tarts, write it down, because it's the feeling. The universe wants to feel that feeling of gratitude, especially Venus energy. You can put up flowers. You can have out offerings on your altar, fresh fruits, whatever works for you. It's just that attention, because where our attention goes, energy flows. So we want to make sure that we are manifesting intentionally. Okay. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And if we were still in this broken heart energy where we're not appreciating that losing something was an opportunity there, so that we know what we do want, okay, or losing something we did love, we know now what we are looking for in the future. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Now, this is all about, she's holding on to diamonds and pearls, Q Prince, inside this dark cave, and she's looking at the golden city out there and wanting what's out there. Okay. And it's like, well, in order to get something outside of ourselves, we have to appreciate what we already have. So, without movement of our own judgments of what is quote slash good and bad, I feel like this is the adjustments are required on a full moon. Are we going to stick with the old plans or make new ones? And this is saying nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So I feel like what Spirit is saying here is, it's great to manifest what's out there, but are we already appreciating what we do have, especially if we want something to come to us quicker, right? Now, this grief and this change is about the sacral chakra here in orange. Something, this could even be something we were creating, okay? Something we were creating hasn't come to be yet, and perhaps it's because we're trying to rush the process, or that we have a certain expectation on outcome, and that will kill manifestation every time, as well as our intuition about it. So let's see what's going on here with the bottom of the deck energy. We have that no mistakes, only learning. What about this man holding a heart here? What energy is that bringing us? All this red. Of course, that would be the root chakra here, the connectedness of all things, the roots of our tree that go underground and come up to form that bottom, that base of the tree. He is sitting in front of a beautiful tree here. Not sure what kind of flowers there are. It looks like a bush with um, red flowers on it. If anybody knows what that is, you can go ahead and help a girl out. I do not know what that is, but I find it fascinating. At the heart of our reading, right in the center, is our third quarter moon. Adjustments are required. Red energy, this is the third time we've seen this one to come out of the deck. So, this is a big opportunity here. I am a limitless being. I was just talking about manifestation, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. It just requires gratitude. Okay, let's see the crossing energy. What I say, indecision, that red root, okay, abundance, and what is coming toward us can be squashed every single time, and it can kill our intuition, purple energy, Archangel Metatron, with indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Okay, so it feels like we know something is coming here, maybe us being anxious about it getting here, that will slow down a manifestation for sure. So we do need to release as the moon starts to wane after the third quarter. The third quarter is when the moon is 270 degrees from the sun and its journey down back to turning the light off at the new moon. There is going to be some kind of release required. We had that 9 card of the crown chakra, the unlimited self. I feel like we've got to transmute this broken heart energy. I'm seeing a trine here, and there's red at the red root here at the base, because that then, if that's blocked, all of the other chakras on top kind of get askew, and I call it a womp. There's like a womp in the energy. And it's not like womp, there it is. It's not that kind. It's a bad womp. We want to be able to say, "Whoop, there it is." In order to do that, it all starts with this gratitude energy, and also being decisive about what it is that we do want. Okay. Let's get what's going on here with the first chakra, Archangel Michael. I mean, that's the environmental energy. It's a 35 card, which is the 8 of Leo, taming our beast within, of the strength card, and we are in an 8 year. So what's going on here with this environmental energy? This is what brings our peace. I always think that looks like the Chinese checkers, the metal game. My grandma used to have one. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Yeah. So this is what look at that turquoise with this freedom card energy. Freedom and peace, they're almost the same exact color here. Okay, and this is a cross between navy blue and green. So this is where the heart green comes up to the throat chakra blue, and in between that would be a mixture of the two. Your freedom of your heart here rests on cleansing through this broken heart energy, or just at least even looking at our patterns of grief. If you're not experiencing that right now, it is a past card. So this is something in the past that there's an energy here or an energy present that helps you accept that change. And at this new moon and Scorpio, here's the freedom card. And this is a dragonfly that follows this harmonic flight. Most of you guys here look for familiar to me in the names I see on my own channel and my lives as well. Thank you so much for that, by the way. I did post yesterday the energies of the moon, so that if you want to start to journal and that you can understand when and why you might feel some kind of way, the moon will go around and visit your entire chart in a month. Okay. Whereas Pluto, for example, is only going to stay in one sign. It's been in Capricorn for 16 years. So that little chunk of pie, 16 years it's taken one planet to get through that one chunk of pie. And then once we hit Aquarius, the 19th of November, we're going to be in that little chunk of the piece of a pie for 20 years. So this is all about finding our peace, and that's this freedom. It's this release. We are in control of our energy and power. And very interesting here that this harmonic flight is about seeing our own reflection in others, and our triggers are a way that we can understand ourselves better. And then by healing those energies, union comes into play. Okay. And I definitely have been seeing King of Cups a lot. I am a being of love and release all negative energy. You can do that with Ho'oponopono. It doesn't have to be a full moon. You can do that anytime. It just feels wonderful. And this grounds this happiness of the solar plexus. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. High intuition much? Okay. And this is when we see the love in everyone, even the people that can be jerks. They're being a jerk because they hurt people, right? So, and we're needing courage here to accept this and understand also that going forward, this new freedom of peace, and yes, it does raise our self-esteem when we're sharing our gifts, but that might feel a little scary. Okay, it might just feel a little bit scary, and that's okay too. It is okay. All right, guys, let's get a theme here for our reading. Thank you so much for coming in, you guys. Oh, Miss Spiritual Walker. Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? That's a great topic to talk about, spiritual walker, because when we are going through energetic upgrades, I think I described it to Josie as those little wheels. What are those? The merry-go-rounds. Death traps at the park that we got to play with when we were little kids. Super fun. Um, it's like when you're spinning up in a higher vibration, just like kids used to fly off that merry-go-round if it was going too fast, people drop out of our lives, and that can be very, grief bringing. It does break our heart. We need to learn to accept the things we cannot change and the wisdom to know the difference, because that is a sign that they couldn't play on in your park anymore. Their vibration was either bringing yours down, or they're just not ready yet to level up in their own frequency. So that's not anybody's fault. That also doesn't mean we tamp down our own spiritual gifts just to accommodate that lower vibrational frequency. Okay. So for some reason, I felt the need to tell you that. We've got three energies here: Keeper of Silence, another number 9. Okay, the Priestess of Priorities. It's a 23 card. That's a change. You're right in the heart of the reading because it's a 5. And look at how her eyes are opening. This is the opening of the 6th chakra. Okay. And when those people drop away, and it can even feel like sometimes people are dropping like flies, and you're just like, oh my gosh, what is going on? It's an upgrade. Okay. It's an upgrade, yeah. 16, the Trailblazer. That's a tower energy, which is a 7 of divinely guided to this abundance energy. And look at her red dress as she's leading those animals. They're all following her. I am a limitless being. I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Okay, I do want to read Keeper of Silence because that's Aries getting the ram horns there of this. And but she looks like this is a good secret. This man holding a cart. It feels like spirit's like just waiting to give you this surprise abundance. And all we have to do is transmute some old energies in order to raise our own vibration, because you have to be the vibrational frequency of what it is that you're asking to receive. And we have to know what we're asking for. This came out in my last live reading. This is an incredible card of transformation. And this is Psyche, the 10 card, the Wheel of Fortune. This is what changes your fate, your future, by allowing this transformation, by allowing what to die needs to die, and understanding that the caterpillar dissolves completely. Its cellular structure is no longer that of a caterpillar, and in the chrysalis, new cells generate and they form a butterfly. So this is about allowing in that change and understanding that this is just a part of divinely guided and spiritual upgrading. Okay, that's really what it is. It is leveling up our own psyche. It's a hierarchy of consciousness, and yes, it is sad when other people drop away and it doesn't feel like they're coming with us. It just means they're not coming with us right now. Okay. And can we release judgment about that pain that might have been caused because it was just a signal that you're changing, you're evolving. It doesn't mean that they're not coming. It just means that they're not yet ready to take your hand and go with you. That's it. It doesn't mean they're not coming. Okay. This 9, keeper of silence. I want to take a look at that because it definitely has to do with this trailblazer and this abundance energy here. Let's have a look. Thank you guys. I know, isn't that most have dropped away? It's just the most, it's kind of not earth shattering, but it's just like it alters your own sense of who you are because some of us, we've had those people around us nearly our entire lifetime. And it feels strange. It feels a little bit lonely at first, but then we learn to appreciate. And once we accept that, we learn to appreciate what we do and what we don't want. Then our own balance comes in and our own intuition gets an upgrade, the priestess of priorities. You know what is good for you and what is not good for you. And you're no longer judging yourself about, finger quotes, failure, because it's not failure. It's just an opportunity to learn. What if Einstein quit? What if Disney quit? How many times in his biography did he talk about how many things that failed for him? And he kept what if he quit? We got to keep going. Okay. What is this keeper of silence? And I know is Rebecca here? I haven't seen her name. I pulled that for her before live. So I think it was on our spiritual view lives, as a matter of fact. Okay, so let me make sure I'll try to get a not reflection here. This is a time for discretion. Whether you are working on a new project, idea, vision, or harboring thoughts of creating a new relationship or business, discretion is called for. Just like an ember needs to be protected from the wind, coaxed carefully into a robust fire, so it is with your idea sparks. Be careful who you share with right now. Hold on to your enthusiasm. Guard your treasure. I did say that this envy card, it could be people seeing your growth, and they don't like when we grow because then we're no longer overgiving for, especially if we're trying to balance our divine feminine energy in this Libra time. That nodal axis asks us from the Libra point, the South Node, letting go of karmic debt. We are clearing out codependency. This is no longer overgiving, no longer putting yourself last. And people don't like that when you stop giving them what they're used to you over giving to them, right? Let's see. Keep to the forests of contemplation as your intentions grow strong and vital. Stay close to the gentle light of the moon, which nourishes poets and dreamers. Should you not be fostering new fledgling life right now, the keeper of silence also serves as a guide for discernment. Sometimes we get so hungry for connection and approval that we overshare or give our gifts away. That's what I was just talking about, codependency. Um, We overshare, give away our gifts to folks who are unworthy of our intimacy. This card is an invitation to step back and consider how you are sharing. A woman in total control of herself knows she is deeply worthy, and her heart, soul, mind, and precious life energy are to only be shared with those who can respect that treasure. Guard your worth. That would be the Aries North Node energy of independent autonomy. Not all the way so far as to me, my, forget partnerships. That's out of balance. Balance is autonomy within our connections. Okay. Priestess of priorities. You know what it is that you do and you don't want, and that's a good thing. And she did say the forest, all the animals coming with. So with that book ending this energy, those are going together here. And when you prioritize what is in your own best and highest good instead of for others, here comes this abundance coming in hot. It might even cause you to have to make a decision between two things. And you're really going to have to rely on your intuition here. So we want to make sure that we are feeling balanced when this decision time comes. It's gonna be decision time about something. I'm gonna scooch do these guys up here so I can use the bottom of my board. How's everybody's week been? I feel like even though I wasn't feeling too well, and I think it's just all that energy coming in all at once. But I'm liking Scorpio season so far, even with my stellium in Cancer in the House of Pisces, even because Mars has been in Cancer and he's moving into Leo on Sunday. So that will feel like a relief as well. That's where this fire's coming in here, this red root chakra. Okay, let's figure it out. Uno momento. It says mine. How did I forget to plug the dang battery in? Because I was charging something else. There we go. Well, if that wasn't a rookie mistake. Speaking about fire. Anybody, how's your week been, guys? Oh wow. Yeah, I can relate, Judy. Yeah, like 36-year friendships, and then it's like radio silence, nothing. And we have to, it's very hard to be grateful for what we learned and try to still resolve to live within the energy of love. King of Swords is flipped over. We are getting ready to change mid-November into Aquarius with our Pluto energy. Let's keep going here. All right. What theme? We got Six of Cups, Two of Cups. So something from the past coming into our present to affect our future. That can be friends, relatives, lovers. But this is perhaps what is causing this indecision. Two of Cups is an energy of what you want wants you. This is energy of equal and balanced measure. Could be someone that in the past, with all that red, had at one point caused grief. Losing something, I have an opportunity to appreciate it. Ace of Cups is when each person is balanced in their own heart center. They're not overgiving. The energy that pours out from them is once their own heart's cup is already full. So that's the healthy way, right? That is the middle position without compromising their own integrity or energy. Okay, we've asked for the manifestation, so this is the receiving of it. This is about to come in here. And look at those color match energies. Beautiful. You've already manifested this. And 5 of Cups underneath the 2 of Cups would be 7 of Cups. So that's emotional fragmentation, being unsure of what to do, not in balance. So this is really important, guys. We need to decide, do I stick with the old plans or am I making new ones? Because this is coming up for review. She is not focused on the 3 downturned cups in this case. She's tipping over that 4th cup. And then she holds the biggest one, her own Ace of Cups. Okay. So you want to be focusing on this because that vibrational frequency is what brings in energy of the equal measure. What you want wants you. And that can be anything that you love or that you've been manifesting. There's that broken heart energy again on this. This is something that was once lost, may now be found. And we've got to decide to love ourselves first. That's the only way someone with their own heart's cup that's full can come in. We don't want to attract energy when we're still in a stage of grief. We have to be able to be in a stage of, I get what I was supposed to learn from that. And for that, I am thankful because I needed to learn it. This is big time. When we accept it and no longer are in that energy of grief, here it comes. We're tipping over that from the past, whatever you've let go of here, by you focusing on your own. I'm getting my ear squeezy. By you focusing on your own Ace of Cups, this is where I feel like this King of Cups comes in, someone who is balanced in heart and mind. Okay, let's see what else is happening here. Why is 6th chakra Archangel Metatron here? Why are my cards coming out in reverse? Everything's upright. So the Devil in reverse and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So for me, that was, if you are in a single state, 9 of Pentacles is a very single energy. Okay, like a pillar of the community. But in reverse, that's ain't gonna be single no mo. Especially if you're in this balance and harmony. Okay, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Reverse devil means that we're no longer afraid. We've dropped some addictions. Maybe we were just addicted to boohooing about what this energy that left in the past. We just didn't understand that it can mean they're just not in the same vibrational frequency. They're not in the same level of consciousness. And we can allow that without judging them as a soul. Okay, they're a soul that's learning just as we are. So I feel like by again focusing on your own cup and letting go of this past hurt, what you're manifesting, you ain't going to be single for long, because we're no longer afraid to fail. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Yep. Without judgment. Something is no longer got us by the you know what. Um, Bottom of the deck, Leo energy here. Sun card. Happiest card in the deck. This can be an opportunity coming in that makes us feel like a child again. It's just joy. It's just bliss. It's the energy of finally I'm getting what I've desired, because we saw that here in the 3 of Wands. By dropping this old broken cup, we can manifest properly from a place of balance, which brings in the sun, and in addition to that, enlightenment. Opening up of the heart chakra, big time, big time. Come in a little bit slow. He should be have his butt up on that racehorse instead of walking barefoot next to it. But okay, it's a trustworthy energy that's coming in here. This is Leo energy, Pisces energy. We do have the nodal axis shift in January, shifting into North Node in Pisces. Okay, let's look at what's this change, envy, the priestess of priorities, us accepting this, balancing ourselves, and we see now the lesson of mistakes are not mistakes. They're just opportunities, and they're just, like MJ says, FGEs, freaking growth experiences, right? They're not very fun when we're going through it. What is this inside versus outside? Yeah, there's someone in the midst here that is not going to like that you're now balanced, that you're now not overgiving. This came up in my own live energy. This has been a big theme. They don't like it. They're going to have something to say, but it's not because they don't support you or aren't proud of you or whatnot. It's because they're like, well, I was getting something more out of that, and now I'm not. Yeah, but it required that you overgave to that, and then depleted your own energy. They should be caring about that. They should be caring about your well-being. This is something we maybe didn't even want to look at, which is how can I handle my own energy? Nothing can grow or evolve without movement. This is being on the move here. And with the envy energy, I'm definitely drawn to the shadow side of the Seven of Swords of, dishonesty. Okay, dishonesty, but it's like your high priestess knows. Your intuition was telling you about this, but this is only because they're jealous of either your new life, your new way, your own balance, your gifts, whatever is changing here. This is what they might be saying. Oh yeah, I totally support you, but then you turn around and it's crickets. Where are they? Okay, crossed by. There's that Seven of Cups again, 5 and a 2, indecision. And this is someone who was like, do I pick this cup or that cup? Which one do I pick? And there's a clear red cup here. It's clear what they should choose, but they're running away from having to make a choice about it. Or this can even be, exactly what your intuition is telling you, but the circumstances are causing some kind of emotional fragmentation within you. It's like a stuck energy. Okay, let me clarify. Yeah, the end of emotional fragmentation. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Whoever was jealous, whoever did not see that they had diamonds and pearls and maybe wanted to go elsewhere and look at gold because they thought that the grass was greener on the other side. No more. Lover's energy. Abundance, man holding a heart coming up next. Wow. I feel like your own spiritual enlightenment, your own happiness, your own willingness to release this past grief. Your manifestation is coming in quick, and it is going to cause you to need to make a decision of some kind. I bought this deck because of this card all by itself. It's gorgeous. Past life soul tie for sure. This was to show you something about your own psyche that needed healed within you, so that this newness, a renewal or something completely new, can come in. What's this man holding a heart all about? Trailblazer energy, abundance. Yeah, making a judgment call about our own ways in which we are not seeing the keys to our own success. So, Five of Pentacles is a card of lack. Like there's help available, but we didn't want to see that, or we don't want to see that. But releasing judgment about ourselves for seeing something as lacking when there were awesome tender vittles of learning opportunities there for us to embrace. So 44, 48 there regarding emperor energy, requiring balance, our own inner demons, taking action to balance our own divine feminine and divine masculine energy within. This is going to require we let go. I feel like we let go of fears here. You already decided. This is like a jumping feeling. We're looking at something from a completely different perspective, and I release the fact that I saw that situation as lacking in the past. This is a resurrection energy. And again, with this Six of Cups, it feels like a second chance at something once you have transmuted the energy. Let's see what's in the environment or the yang. Queen of Wands, Aries, and Scorpio energy. We're in the Scorpio energy right now. Red and purple, Aries, Libra, that North Node, our lesson about, and holding a heart here, our lesson about independent autonomy within committed partnerships of all kinds. Queen of Wands is how Stella got her groove back for me. That's my how Stella got her groove back card. I can manifest anything I want to. I've been talking on my channel about thoughts becoming things very, very quickly. This is something you've already manifested. This abundance is when it's coming in because you've done this work. You found your own happiness with or without what that thing or person was, being a part of it, because our own happiness is our responsibility, right? It is not anybody else's responsibility but our own. This is shocking. I don't think you thought you'd ever get over this. Okay, this was pretty deep, and you just didn't see that this was for your upgrade, for that intuition to come on board and come online. Okay, this is really surprising you that, oh crap, I'm manifesting that fast in Scorpio season. You bet. You bet, especially if you have strong planets there. Okay, let's look at what's up here with Arc. Yeah, Ten of Wands. This came out with a whole different deck, guys, on my last reading that I was just talking about it. It's like a continuation of that. It was also very similar to Marsha's overall message on Monday. Yeah, my mouth was like, oh my gosh, I just did that reading. I can't wait to tell her. What is today? Thursday. This was the live Tuesday night. Definitely go back to my channel and check that out. What's going on here with Archangel Michael? This peace, our gifts of self-esteem coming in. What's Archangel Michael bringing us? Is it love here, man holding a heart? Bringing you a decision, like I was saying over here. You're going to have to make a judgment call. But this is willful blindness. It's like, I want this, but then I have to do something in order to receive that, what I want, but I don't know if I want to sacrifice in order to get it. This is like having our foot stuck in yesterday and a foot stuck in the future. And as my wise father would say, then we pee all over today. Sage advice for anyone, of course. 35 energy, this luminescence, like when we heal that first chakra. You can Google first chakra healing. There's a ton of YouTube videos to do this, but this is like, well, we got to release all negative energy, and no decision or not choosing is a choice. And that is crossed by the Chariot. That is somebody, King of Cups, who's very diplomatic. Only when our heart and our head are aligned can our soul drive the chariot. That is our spiritual chariot, our Merkaba, Cancer energy. Two of Swords about something coming in fast. The Tower energy, this abundance, it's like it comes all of a sudden, unexpectedly. You've been warned. You're going to have to make, in a good way, you're going to have to make some kind of a judgment call pretty fast here. It looks like somebody good looking, unless that's you, which of course it is. Wow. By balancing yourself. Okay, so Chariot energy, there's that passion. Ace of Wands, a new start, a new beginning because of your transformation. All of these butterflies here on this card in the environmental energy are matching up with this Psyche here in the environmental energy. Okay, we'll take that Ace of Wands. Yeah. This is all dependent. This is destined and fated. Divine timing just means when you are balanced and you're in the vibrational frequency of what it is that you have been manifesting, it's there. That's exactly what that is. That's the truth. Okay, look at the enlightenment come on. That's inside the pineal gland in the center of our brain. Where is there he is, my nautilus as the staircase. Let me turn it, maybe. Okay. This is definitely past history or past life, soulmate energy, deep soul tie connection. This is part of your journey. This was all meant to happen this way, whatever this situation is for you. And of course, that's going to be different for everyone. But the gift is peace and self-esteem. We have Daddy Saddy in Pisces. It's in retrograde now. So this is where the gifty comes in. If you've done the work and the healing, here comes the abundance. Wow, here it comes. But you're telling me here you're gonna be confused. Why in the heck? This is a whole new start. This is a whole new beginning, a new foundation. That trine energy that I was seeing in the crown chakra, trining with the broken heart and man holding a heart. This is all about transmuting that grief and accepting it and not living in that energy, increasing our frequency. What's this decision? Let me see if I can try to get anything for you guys. Oh, yeah, please do, Venus. Hello to you as well. Life does get, you're so right, G. Life does get in the way. Spiritual work, you're like, oh. But see, well, you know what? It's never ending. It's never ending. We're a constant work in progress. We're always learning. Did I have a flipper? I thought I saw something purple. Okay, guess not. Ten of Swords here on the bottom, walking away and stepping away. That's basically that judgment call of, okay, I can't stay in this pain forever. Moving forward. What's this Two of Swords about? This is something that definitely was zero fun stills about whether to walk away from 8 broken cups. We can only get a 9 cups of wish fulfillment here, this abundance, if we walk away and choose and not willfully blind, like I just don't want to make a choice. Well, do we want peace and abundance? I mean, and this man holding a heart ain't half bad here either, especially powered by Archangel Michael's abs. Look at those babies. Yes, thank you for going back and catching the replay. I'm not sure, are you guys able to hit the like button when you're in a live? If you are, thank you for doing so already. If you haven't yet, please and thank you in advance. We appreciate you. That helps get our reading circulating and with the algorithm. So walking away from 8 broken cups so that we can have the pinnacle of pentacles, our tree of life, the root chakra, the connectedness of many things is what I'm asking about here. So Archangel Michael's trying to help you. Like, you want peace, I'm leading you to be peace. And then the 8 of Swords was in reverse here. That's our own mental prison. And that could be what we're walking away from. This is no longer, you know, being 8 and 9 of Swords is stinking thinking. It's rumination. So it being in reverse here is telling me that's what you're walking away from, because you get, yeah, look at the teal. You understand the lesson, and letting it go brings us our freedom and possibly a even deeper soul tie. Okay. Wow. Beautiful energy. Environmentally here. Yeah. This is finally allowing spirit to move you into calmer waters. What beautiful energy. You're doing it and doing it well. Okay. Wow. You are transforming. This energy is here. Once you're a butterfly, you're not going back to a caterpillar. You're just not, because that's not how growth, that's not how transformation works, right? Once you've transformed and once you see what you're capable of here, there is no going back. You see how you are over giving here, and that indecision, if that was in your environment coming in at you and you couldn't decide. But we have to see pain from a different perspective in order to understand that it actually is our little nuggie that leads us to what's the other side of that pain. What don't you want? What's on the other end of that axis? It's still information for us to learn, right? Gorgeous. This is just a beautiful reading, y'all. And this freedom energy, look at that. Again, where you're going, roads, there are no roads. Don't know why Back to the Future wants to come in there, but by not trapping yourself and being in this grief, it was literally holding you back from your own wish fulfillment. 88, 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords reverse, leading us back to our own self. And that mustard yellow, butter yellow for me is soulmate energy. Let's do some clarifiers. If there are any cards here on the table that you'd like me to clarify and I don't do that, please and thank you. Certainly put that in the comments so I can do that for you. Thank you guys again. I love that when new people come in or people we haven't had in the chat before, you guys just take care of them and are so welcoming. You're just the most wonderful hosts with the most. Okay, what is, yep. I'm like, what is this? What is this big change, this big wheel here? Wheel of Fortune has been coming up a lot all week long. Wheel of Fortune in our outcome energy and the environmental energy. And I'm trying to get clarity. And they're like, we done told you. Wheel of Fortune regarding either this person from the past coming into the present to affect our future twice. There's a third little looky-loo there. Make sure that, because this is the Two of Swords is a crossroads, right? The choice between two things. If this person has been gone a while and they have done their growing, you will know it. You will know it. Okay. Perhaps even they saw your growth and they were like, dang, I should have never let go of those diamonds and pearls for the gold, because the grass was not greener on the other side of what this was. And you knew it. But if you didn't find them and just were like, okay, go do you, boo. They come back around, and you need to be able to, though, to see is their true progress. And that'll only happen by their actions, not their words. They're still coming back confused. emotional fragmentation. Nine of Swords, stinking thinking. They haven't been able to sleep here, possibly because they just did not know. That could even be their excuse. I just didn't know what was good and what was bad. It definitely feels like they thought the grass was greener and it weren't. I didn't know what I had. Book ending, the Six of Cups. Okay, they held back from giving. That is the sacral chakra of change, of fear. Maybe they just couldn't go there that quickly. They didn't understand what it was that they wanted. You can see the yang energy as another person, a divine masculine energy. It looks like they're explaining possibly why they were confused because they can't stand it any longer, need to talk about it. And we did see the Seven of Cups down here being followed by the world energy. This could even be saying, I understand why I was confused and I just, I was so stressed, but I'm ready to give now to this instead of holding back. Can we get, what about this man holding a heart? Who's this King of Cups? There's our Leo energy again. We've got our Leo moon here, and we are shifting to Mars and Leo on Sunday. Yeah. So who is this? It's someone that needed strength because they were regretting. They're looking at the spilt cups here, crying over spilt milk, while you were just like, well, F it then. I'm tipping that cup over with my own foot, and I am focused on my own growth and healing. That vibrationally, that upgrade affects other people, right? Your upgrade, then they're like, hey, something feels different. And indeed, it has, especially if this is a past life soul tie. You agreed to learn some type of lesson here together, and that needs to happen regardless. So, or else we're going to have to do it the next lifetime. This is what changes fate in your favor, guys, your own growth. And I think you might be hearing here how it took a lot of strength, or you're explaining to them, you know what? I'm making this look easy now where I am with my energy, but it took me a long time because I was so focused on those three spilled cups and so in that grief energy of that broken heart that I could not see it for a long time. But accepting it is the upgrade. Okay. It's like you're making it look easy, and you're like, no, it was not easy. It was not easy. Betrayal is not easy. This is when it's the second time because we saw that in the shuffle here. The energy is present, and it was not easy. And finally, floating up out of that hurt, here is again 2 cups representing itself. So this is definitely something that hurt you in the past, representing its energy. And by you focusing on your own, again, your own cup, and having the strength to turn around and walk home over the bridge, you're bridging yourself. That's that temperance energy of yesterday. That's the bridge back to you. Temperance is all about finding our own puzzle pieces so that we ourselves can find peace. I faced those fears. Devil energy of today, 15, 1 and 5 is a 6, which is the energy of the lovers, which we saw in our shuffle as well. This is definitely a past life soul tie. Yeah. I want to offer their cup because you focused on yours. It keeps coming. Take a leap of faith. It keeps coming. Same message, guys. Judgment call. Again, resurrecting something from the past. You got to stick with your guns. You have to keep your vibration high and look for examples of actions that have changed, or else it's just going to be a false promise of a pretense of a 10 of cups. Okay. I want a 10 of cups back again. Okay. I get that. And it's coming because 10 of cups is encompassed within 10 of pentacles. But watch their actions. Watch their actions. Sometimes I watch them in regards. Oh, I know. I do that too. I'll watch a reading sometimes, three times because I'm like, what was that? I'll take a picture snapshot and I'll write on it what question I have or where I want to go back and look at it. Okay, let's get some advice for you all here. Let's grab the fairies. I feel like we already kind of got our advice here all rolled into one, all within the reading already. Light, look at that rainbow. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. You're doing it and doing it well. I done told you. You're doing amazing. This is what changes you for the better. This is trailblazing. This man holding a heart abundance can be here by the next full moon because this is all future energy, which is going to be towards the end of November. Wow. Crossed by inner child. Yeah. And the environment here. Inner child on the sun card. It's the baby riding the horse. The happiest card in the deck. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. You're done the work. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. Focusing on what we are grateful for, what we have, where our abundance lies, only brings in more. Only brings in more. What I want here. Any clarifications, guys? Oh, hi, Jen. Hey, Miss Kathy. Hey, Miss Kathy. Thank you guys so much for being here. And Judy and Venus and Natisha and Kaylee /spiritual warrior. Thank you guys for being here. This is always so much fun. Miss Jonna, Miss Josie, of course, they're the first one here. Miss Judy. And Miss Linda D and Rhoda. Rhoda was looks like beat you there by just a minute, Joe's. What's our overall advice here, Spirit? My angel decks. What do the angels have to tell our spiritual viewers to finish them up and get them on out of here? I am going to be pulling an ACEs read a little bit later on my channel to look at, because it is the Lover's Day today, the 6 energy. Stop it. You're not going to believe this. Holy flippin' shiitake mushrooms. The environmental energy. Acceptance. Look at all these synchronicities. I told you I'm on fire during Scorpio season. I don't know what it is. It's crazy. Acceptance means unconditional love. The angels remind you to accept everyone exactly as they are without judging, blaming, or wanting to change them. When you are totally accepting, you bear no malice or enmity toward anyone or anything. The opposite of heartbreak, okay? Heartbreak, hate, and lover. Can you believe they're the same frequency of energy? What is the opposite or opposed, like the energy that would cancel that out is neutrality. That's the opposite of hate and love, is indifference, not thinking any way whatsoever. Harmlessness, though acceptance is a high state of being, harmlessness through acceptance is a high state of being. A hierarchy of consciousness is the upgrade. Okay. And this is a difficult quality for humans to embrace, for it is a divine quality. Nevertheless, the angels are drawing it to your attention now. You are asked to accept yourself. When you truly do, you feel centered and confident, and your divine self is revealed. With the pride card of I love myself and I see myself in everyone, you are balanced. We've transmuted that energy of the past and focusing on our own cup, twice to a cup, someone of equal measure this time, wanting to offer that. And please do let me know if they have washboard abs like Archangel Michael here. And if they do, does he have a brother? Just saying. Little acceptance energy. I feel like I want something. Oh, that's why. Okay. These can be kind of funny sometimes. So what's the best way into acceptance? If there are some viewers that are almost there or not quite yet, accepting that failure is not a mistake. It's only an opportunity to learn. Well, almost. Got to get in that higher frequency of play, of dancing, of healing that root. Yeah. We are all just stardust. That is the universe card. It's a 31, which is a 4. There, I said, look, there's Daddy Sadie right there. I said, when we have done the work of our own balancing energy, not only do we get those spiritual upgrades, here is Daddy Sadie with wherever that is for you in your own birth chart. And you can also look at where Pisces is for you, whatever house that is in. That is the life area here with the greatest healing. This is where you're going. That's the life area in which this abundance could be coming in here for you. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful energy, guys. Yeah. Castle. It's time for healing, not war. We're accepting this for what it was, which was just simply a lesson for our own leveling up of our own consciousness. And yes, it's sad when people can't come with us. It doesn't mean they're not ever coming. It just means that it's in your highest good that you keep going without them for now. Okay. I hope these messages resonated for you. I hope that they have brought you at least some joy. If it wasn't resonating, you might even just be passing it on for someone else that you know is going through this. But I feel like when they represent or this issue represents itself, that it turning out and spinning in your favor this time is because all of the work you've done on your own healing, that I can still be bright and shiny even though everything around me has seemed to just fall away. Okay. That's how energy works, guys. Aw, you guys are so, so sweet. Thank you so much again for coming in. And like I said, I'm going to be pulling a you and them reading later on my own channel with the aces reading, and I'm going to be using the deck that is unique with a unique set of major arcana. They're all representative of famous couples, some mythical. It's the Lover's Path Tarot, and I'll be using that to pull that Aces reading. So again, thank you so much for coming in. Don't forget, tomorrow night we have at 6:00, we're going to be doing the live drawing to find out the winner of the episode 7. Make sure you've put your comment in back on that reading after you've watched it. We're going to draw live tomorrow night to see what reader and what spiritual viewer will be winning a free 1-to-1. So with that, I bid you adieu. Thank you guys too. You're so, so welcome. Of course, it's absolutely my pleasure. This is my greatest joy. So thank you for being here to share that with me. Much love from me to you. Bye bye for now.